What's good, y'all? I'm back, and it's been a busy weekend. Have family come in town, so they were here for a couple of days. I couldn't get a lot of design work done, but before they came, I did want to make sure that I made some progress on Jared's Film Club Productions landing page / website. I'm thinking it's going to be a website. I don't know, one or the other. But I made some progress as far as brainstorming and doing research. And here's some of the stuff that I wrote down. I actually didn't film it. I just dove in and just started writing stuff down in my notebook again. So this is what we got. All right, so this is the mind map originally, and then I started diving in, and I said that I wasn't gonna do it, but I ended up diving in on Lofi sketches and just making some notes here too. So yeah, I think I went over that last time, but on the right here, I did some Lofi sketches, and I think I'm leaning towards a full screen layout, which is something I don't have in my portfolio, and it's something that I could actually visualize Jared's work actually standing out a lot if his work is just out there in front of you, looking beautiful on full screen, no distractions, just seeing how dope the work is. Like I'm kind of thinking it would work, and actually found some inspiration from some websites that I had already saved. Like this is some of this. So this is his landing page, his website. And then like some of these websites I already had bookmarked, and this is all gaming related, but the one thing that stands out to me is how everything is totally full screen. So I love it. And this particular one scrolls from right to left. So as I'm scrolling right now, it's moving off to the side. And then when you tap it, it'll go into the actual game with all the information and stuff. But a lot of what I was trying to research initially had to do with just the hero section. So these are hero section inspo stuff. And so this is for another website. And you can actually scroll down here. There's another one. This one's really dope to me. I love this navigation right here. Okay, and it's nice and big, which is sick. You scroll down more and it's still full page, so I like that a lot. All these could be videos instead of stills. And then here's another website. Right off the bat, you see, a sick video. It looks like a reel, and some text down here, and call to action for viewing the show reel. You can scroll down here and see more stuff. But for the hero section, for the hero page, I'm thinking of full screen. So we're gonna see how that works. So today the goal is to jump into Figma and do some Lofi wireframes. I think because of how simple the landing page or website is gonna be, that I don't think it's gonna take too long to get the Lofi wireframes down, and I'll probably naturally progress into mid-fi, starting to add images and actual text, navigation. And I don't believe I'm going to prototype it because I'm going to be building it out in Framer, but we'll see where my mind and the process takes me. So that's the goal for today. If we could get up to mid-fi wireframes, then it's been a good day. And also something really dope that I saw this morning on YouTube, I will share after we get all this stuff done. It's super, super exciting, super dope. Yeah, so let's get it. All right. Let's see where we're at. So we're another hour or so in. So I was actually putting together the sitemap. So I was starting to think about what some of these pages are going to look like. I want to keep everything minimal. So now that I know it's not going to be a landing page, we will need to make additional pages and make it a full-on website. Because a lot of the projects are going to need separate pages. Basically, we got everything down to homepage, work, about, and contact. So that's where we're at. I feel like this is clean enough. I don't want to get too much in the weeds. The wheels start spinning and I start thinking about what these pages are going to look like exactly, but I was able to get myself out of that and just leave it how it is right now. And I think I was going to start exploring some Lofi wireframe project pages, layouts, but I didn't get a chance to do that yet because my brain went to sitemap. So that's pretty much it. So for today, that's where we're at least right now. I'm gonna grab some grub and then get back to it. All right, so take a long break, maybe an hour or two, dinner, and then chill for a little bit, and then come back and work. All right, peace. All right, another hour yeah, a little over an hour, and I got some more work done. So this is what I got for the wireframes. I actually split up all of the pages. So the home, all project work, the individual project page, what that's gonna look like, and also the contact page. So here again on the home page will be full screen videos on hover as you're scrolling down. And then in the navigation, which will be sticky, go to all work, the all work page. And I'm not really sure what this what this top hero section will be on the all work page. I don't know yet. And then as you're scrolling, because it's got a lot more projects, so I kind of slimmed down the sections where you could see like each project. Each one of these is a project, so the idea on hover is that the video will play, no sound, and then you can scroll down, see everything. And on each page I have the contact form and also the footer. And then when you click on this work on one piece, then you go here and you've got what would be again the video full screen. Here would be the client name, either like client name, year, location, or like roles. I don't know. You could put his role on there. You could put, I could list off, if you could come up with whoever else worked on the project, then that would be included there too. So just a little bit of context going in. So on click would be the video playing full screen. And then as I scroll down, I'm thinking this would be a full screen image carousel. So I'm kind of basing it off of this inspiration right here. This one's not quite full screen, but you could see this is a carousel because it has a little arrow. It's not playing right now, but I've seen some of the pages that auto carousel. Right now I'm moving it. But the idea is to have an auto carousel of just still photos. And I'm not really sure what else to do. Like the stills I imagine would be, just still shots of his videos. And then something cool that I like that he had on his site are the little GIFs right here. So some of these cool shots like that. It's a nice little transition. So I think I still want to include that. So there might be like another section. There might be another section below this that has like those, just like a grid maybe of those maybe 4 GIFs. So some of the really cool shots and transitions. So that's where I'm at. I'm probably gonna break. And I don't know, honestly, if I'm gonna jump back in. I need to let all this breathe as far as everything that I've done so far. I don't want to get stale as far as my thinking, so I might start mid-fi wireframes tomorrow. So start adding text, actual images and videos. I'm gonna have to pull all the videos from the websites and stuff like that. So I think that's where I'm gonna pick back up, but we'll see how I'm feeling for the rest of the night. But for now, I think I'm done. All right, y'all. Appreciate you for hanging out. Peace. And the thing that I forgot to tell, since yesterday I was supposed to show, was this that I was super excited about yesterday. That I was very surprised. But let's check this out. All right, so here we go.
And asked if I would be interested.
There we go.
Right now, with someone who offered to go pro bono on creating a new website for me. We're going to see if we can't come up with some ideas, work something out that is beneficial for both of us. But he hit me up through Instagram and asked if I would be interested. Obviously, I said yes, and we'll see how that goes. Having a solid website is one of the most important things you can do for your brand. That's where you're going to lead people to see your work, see the branding, see what you're about, your look, your feel, and it is just a proper thing to have whenever you're trying to attract clients. I appreciate you reaching out to me.
Yeah, no doubt, man. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I am.
Ooh, who's that?
About finding something that maybe the design is more cohesive, look and feel and everything like that.
I'm down to do that, man. I remember when I said to from the jump as far as like just doing it totally pro bono.
As of right now, like, is this like your full-time thing, is doing website design?
Yeah, it's my full-time thing as much as I could do. I'm portfolio building right now, so a lot of stuff that, you know, to see, you know, I just did it as like.
That's pretty dope.
Straight up like it.
And he shouted me out too. Check it out.
When I hired me, I just designers, creators get.
Excited to see the vlog right now. I don't know if you want to see what's up.
So, what up?
Excited to see what you cook up.
Alright, Jerry.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later, man.
Cool.
Keep in touch.
Yeah, I'm excited. Later.
Alright, for sure. Later.
Yeah, so that's Zach Wolford. He sent me a message on Instagram, like I say, asking to make my website for him, you know, remake the website. He's just trying to figure out his way in the creative space, which leads me to the topic of this video, which is people always.
Sheesh. I'm YouTube famous, y'all.